The Vikings are doing the impossible. They have been winning games and staying undefeated so far in this season. I'm going to break down the top 5 teams this week. Let's get into it. All right, number 1, we're going to break down the Vikings. Now, yes, I have put the Vikings over the Chiefs this week, and it's solely because they have been doing a lot of good things. Yes, this past game against the Packers was pretty close, but they relied on Sam Darnold, and it almost seems like he's going to resurrect his career at the Vikings. It's going to be interesting to see how they handle everything with J.J. McCarthy. Obviously, he's going to come back, and with the reports, they were saying he was looking good. But Sam Darnold is in a better situation right now. He's got good wide receivers, he's got a good offense, and a great offensive mind coach. And even though in this game, towards the end, it was getting really close and they were kind of struggling, they were able to pull off the win, trust in Sam Darnold to get down the field, get that field goal, and ultimately win the game. So those are all the reasons why I've put the Vikings at number 1. At number 2, I have the Kansas City Chiefs. And I've bumped them down because this past game, even though that they won the game, it just seems like they're really struggling. Rashee Rice is out with his knee injury. Isaiah Pacheco is out, and Hollywood Brown. They are all out right now, and it's not looking great on offense. Patrick Mahomes. He's still doing what he needs to win games. Travis Kelce looked better in this game. He's not as washed as I think most people have been talking about recently. I think he still can do enough to help them win games. But it's going to be a challenge for the Chiefs this year if these injuries keep coming. And yes, they do have Xavier Worthy, but he's a rookie. He looks good. He's performing well. But they're going to need more weapons later down the road, especially if they want to make a three-peat in the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes has looked good. I would say he hasn't been as consistent as he has been in the past, and I think that's because of all the issues with injuries that they've had on offense. He can only do so much, and they're going to have to rely on their defense and special teams to really help them keep going forward until they can get their guys healthy. Right, the Lions are looking really good, and I have them at number 3. Now, it's really cool to see how Jared Goff has been improving. He had a perfect game. I honestly can't remember the last time a quarterback has done that. If you remember a quarterback doing that recently, please let me know down in the comments because I have no clue on those statistics, but I'd love to hear it. And with the Lions, they have looked better and better, I would say, in the season. That's why I have them at number 3. They're always an interesting team. They always have that grit, it seems like, to just get those wins. And Jared Goff looked like he was perfect. So there's not much you can say about him. The Seahawks gave them some trouble, but they were able to pull out the win. And I think it's really intriguing with the Lions, and I'm really rooting for them. I want to see the Lions make it to the Super Bowl and ultimately win. They deserve it. It's been a long road for this team, and they really deserve to get that far, especially after last season. I was really hoping they would make it, but they're still looking like the team that they were last year, and it's going to be interesting to see if they can continue that trajectory. All right, at number 4, I have the Buffalo Bills. Now, what's super interesting before we get into it, the Bills haven't lost a game by more than 10 points in 43 games. That's pretty crazy. Obviously, this game did not go their way. They seemed like they had some fight in them, but ultimately it just didn't go their way, and they really struggled. Defense wasn't looking great. The offense obviously was struggling. They were only able to score 10 points. I think that Josh Allen and the Bills have a chance to win the AFC East, but they're going to have to keep trying to do better on offense and defense. Derrick Henry really was just dismantling the defense. They just could not get him down. I don't blame them. Derrick Henry is a freaking beast, and he's really tough to get down. I wouldn't want to have to tackle him, but it was a really good game by the Ravens. Even though the Ravens destroyed the Bills, I still have them at number 4. I think they still got a lot of juice in the tank, and they can go far if they can really minimize their mistakes and be a better team all around. Before we get to number 5, I just want to say thank you for watching this video. If you like this content, please subscribe and like down below. It would be amazing if we can build a community just to talk football. I would love to get to know you and have those conversations. So please like and subscribe down below and comment what you think about these top 5 teams that I have for this week, and if you have any suggestions or think that I'm wrong on something. So let me know down in the comments. All right, at number 5, I have the Texans. Now the Texans have looked better. They lost obviously last week, but they were able to get the win this week. And C.J. Stroud, he still seems like the quarterback for the Texans. He's still playing well. The offense had a lot of penalties that really hurt them. They got to get out of their own way, and I think if they can clean those things up, they're going to be a real big contender this year, just like they were last year. I think what they need to do is just focus on the penalties and getting out of their own way, like I said before. It just seems like they're making the games more difficult on themselves rather than the teams they're playing making it difficult. They just got to get out of their own way, and they've got to clean things up. But I have them at number 5 because they have looked good. They're 3-1, and I think they have a lot of potential this year to go far. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and check out this video that I have tagged on the screen right now about the Chicago Bears and are they going to be contenders, because right now it's looking like they're not. So go ahead and watch that and let me know your thoughts on that as well. We'll see you next time.